was just AI highlights.
Yeah.
Because I think, pull up the website. The website has a 5-step process to make the team. And one of them is you submit highlights via like an email, I think, or like a link or something.
Huddle, yeah.
Yeah, I forget what it is. So I've heard stories of guys back in the day, and I'm assuming you did as well, of, I think John Dorenbos told the story. I don't know if it's John Dorenbos. We love John Dorenbos, incredible magician, great long snapper for a very long time. He actually sent his highlights in back in the day whenever it was so blurry. He just circled a different person.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, just circled a different person. That's me right there. That's me right there. I think that happened a lot. Like maybe AI is getting involved in this entire thing because look, digital combine there.
Boom.
Submit your information, measurables, and highlight to the GMTM digital combine. Okay, so it's digital. USA Football personnel will invite athletes to the team covering benefits, expectations, and team logistics like athlete membership and participant fees. Okay, so participant fees is you got to pay for this, right?
Yes.
All right. Virtual development. Athletes get virtual and on-demand access to X's and O's. Great app. Obviously, a lot of people watch film through there. Technical training, mental performance, strength and conditioning, nutrition and hydration, and more. So they got it all. They got it all. I don't know what more is, but there is more.
Why would anybody play in this if you have to pay and all? What are we doing?
Well, represent the country.
USA. USA.
Is this the Olympics? Are they going to put football in the Olympics?
Well,
Is this like, are they trying to kind of soften us so then they'll put this in the Olympics eventually?
The U.S. national team arrives in Edmonton, Canada to prepare for the competition from June 14th through the 19th. And then the U.S. national team steps on the gridiron. I love that that is certainly a word that is tossed around in that league or in these things. It's the gridiron.
Hell yeah.
To compete against Canada, Japan, Austria, Australia, Panama, and Brazil. Our mission is gold. Well, no shit.
Was gold.
I don't like this one bit.
Not-
sucks.
especially with AI.
Yeah.
And you know, these American kids are going to utilize it however they can. They have a guy making, I bet you somebody submitted Odell Beckham Jr.'s catch.
Yeah.
This one. That's me.
This kid is good.
That's me.
Or, I mean,
Then he
submitting.
comes out, he's got the Justin Jefferson catch, you know, in Buffalo or whatever. Where it's next. They're like, get this guy on Team USA.
You can submit your own measurables. How many of these kids you think were like, I'm 6'5", 265, and they're like, done, you're on the team. And they show up and he's 5'8", and it's like, well, shit, I
We
guess
have
he's already on
breaking
the
news.
team.
We have breaking news.
What?
We have breaking news.
Regarding the USA team. Wait till you hear
Oh
it.
my God.
What happened?
D-Bone.
Oh, my God.
D-Bone, our new graphic designer, Derek is his name, Derek Murphy. Phenomenal graphic designer. We're talking about, I mean, he's a football stooge, though, who just picked up graphic designing during COVID. So, like, the way he operates and everything, he's the D3 offensive lineman. Okay, we've talked about D3 offensive linemen over the last month or so because, like, those are the folks who have to love football more than anybody. Okay, they are the ones who normally go into coach. They're washing their own pads in their own clothes to put that shit on and run their head into somebody so that they can play in a game that will certainly matter. Certainly matter. You know, certainly it'll certainly matter, you know. But they just want to continue to play football, organized football, team ball. That's all they want to be a part of. D-Bone just sent he was invited to play on Team USA here, and we love D-Bone. And we think D-Bone will probably be great in the locker room.
Yeah.
But was there not an Alabama offensive lineman that was offered sometime?
I'm boycotting USA football.
That couldn't have got an invite to this damn thing? Was Nick Saban just shredding all these letters? Or Georgia? Imagine a couple Kirby Smart Georgia dogs on this team. They do Blood Tuesdays or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Bloody Tuesdays. Not 9 through 11th grade. There's kids. There's kids getting offers in 8th, 9th grade.
Oh no.
D-Bone?
Yeah, they're not going to play in this. They're college coaches. If you're Kirby Smart, you want your guys playing in this in a full contact game against all these guys before you show up?
You tell me, Kirby. Kirby, do you want to open your phone and watch Team? Kirby, I want
You
not
can't
one
make
bit.
the kids pay. You can't make them. You can't charge them. There can't be fees. If you're getting invited to the team, to Team USA, you should not have to pay your own way.
D-Bone, congrats on getting invited. Obviously, it's probably
D-Bone.
I found
Great day for him.
I didn't
I
get
found
invited.
the GM. It's not good.
Who is it?
It's not good.
Oh no.
Who is it? Don't say it.
Pittsburgh
Talk.
guy.
No.
way.
We
Say
said-
it, say
Billy
it.
Gardell?
Springdale.
Sean Leota.
Guys coaching at Burrow right now.
High school?
Yep.
He's the GM?
Yep.
This guy's running USA football.
Oh, scroll down. Are there any other?
What's your
The guy
problem
who
with
coached
Mr.
the Blue
Leota?
Bombers.
Problem, yeah.
What's your problem with Mr. Leota, Ty?
Oh, what is that? Des Plaines, Illinois.
That's my problem. Is Randy Walters needs to be the head coach.
Who are these guys?
His hometown's Canada. What? What? We got a hometown of Canada.
William
Benedict
looks like an
Arnold.
absolute mastermind with those glasses.
Jim Phillips lives in the trenches, though.
I am so bummed out about it all.
PJ Jack kind of looks like Vince Young, so I'm okay with that.
PJ.
Yeah, bingo.
I mean, we got to have a conversation with Myron Bluford because if we're giving up 41 points and you're the DC, I mean, that tackling's on you.
Yeah, well, let's not get crazy because offensive coordinator, too,
Manny Matsakis.
Matsakis there. What's he doing?
Oh,
He knew that our guys couldn't block. We're on the half-inch line.
man.
We quarterback sneaked that thing. With
Yeah.
Jason Kell, we try to get at least a half yard to give the boys a little breathing room.
Joe Judge. I mean, take your advice from some NFL guys, maybe.
You know who
Manny.
else is a Springdale guy who lives in Springdale?
Who?
Joey Hadley.
The best window cleaner in Pittsburgh.
He should be coaching.
Wait, hold on.
should.
The all-time leader in sacks in Plum High School history?
Yeah.
Bingo. But
Oh, holy
when
shit.
it happened, he wasn't able to actually celebrate it because there was a little fudging of the numbers potentially.
Oh, is that right?
Well, allegedly, that was being alleged. That was being alleged.
Later proven.
That potentially, he was completely screwed by his own.
So he has an axe to grind, too.
Well, no, he got a good celebration in. Now, granted, his entire attitude about life could have potentially changed in that moment.
Sure.
Yeah.
And now we
gave up
all
football after that.
we all get to experience what it is now. He should have been on this team. And if he would have had the Plum High School sacks record when he actually got it, he might have been invited. And I'll tell you what, that potentially changes course. Not only Haddlebags' life, windows in Pittsburgh are certainly going to be much dirtier.
Sure.
But Team USA might be an actual wagon because Hadley would still be coaching a team.
Yeah.
You see Sean Leota there from Springdale?
Yeah.
There'd be a different Springdale resident named Joe Haddlebags that would have been coaching his team, and they ain't never losing to Japan by 3 touchdowns.
way.
Think about how many football people are in Pittsburgh. Just think about it. Now, Italian, mostly all of them, football
one of
people.
them, a lot of them.
And Sean Leota, Burrow's head coach, is tasked with building Team USA. And we got guys like D-Bone getting invites over people that are going to Georgia. No offense, D-Bone.
Yeah.
But this is America. This is bigger than football here. I don't like it at all.
Not to bring up Ty's point about politics, but it looks like they gave, Ray Liotta and Jim Kelly's brother.
What? You pop back up. Pop that back
They
up.
gave
What's
them
going
the
on?
reins. It's Ray Liotta's son and Jim Kelly's younger brother. And they just said, you know what? You guys got great last
That
names.
bows.
Good luck.
And Burrow was 11-1 this year. He led him to a great record.
He's a great coach. I got him in he's a suit.
Yeah.
He's not a suit. He's from Springdale, Pennsylvania. He's not a suit.
Bullshit.
Get him on
Other
a-
countries play contact football. Like, do they have full contact football in other countries? I don't
You
even
think
know.
this is the first time if this is the first time.
It might be. They can only practice against each other. They don't. I guarantee you, there's not a whole bunch of teams these guys can go scrimmage before they get there.
Yeah, you're telling me Panama is rolling around 11 on 11? There's just no way.
Yeah.
So whenever I did the USO trip to Japan, a couple of different bases have like a family recreational center, which is like really nice. It is like very, very cool. They had like basketball courts. Some had like obviously gyms and stuff like that.
Like a massive YMCA.
Yeah, not massive, but like,
Enough.
Like somebody, and then a couple of them had football fields, like in turf on the outside, if my memory serves me accurately. And it was like a lot of the base kids play football. Like that is like a big deal. Like when we went over there on the USO tour, I would say 15% of the people knew who the hell we were, okay? Everything else was like a piece of America was here. Like that's because Japan is like polar opposite of, they were very kind to us, very nice to us, but I'm just talking about the way they go about living life on a day-to-day versus how like America is in most places. It is a culture, when they say like culture shock, I could assume it was a culture shock for a lot of these military families who were based over there for years and years and years. So like us going over there was just like some sort of America. I do wonder if there is like base because there's a lot of military bases in Japan.
That'd be Americans, though. Those are Americans that are living there.
But would they be okay to play?
Is that who beat us? Was that the Japanese team?
When I was looking at
military kids.
When I was looking at the box score and the highlights and reading through the article, they were all Japanese last names.
So I'm wondering if they potentially do play
there,
right at like the
base kids.
We know who the reigning champs are.
Like maybe Japan is like
the power
historic wagon in the international football.
Like
whatever.
D-Butt would be a good person to ask about this because he born on the military base in Germany.
Yes.
So would that be a situation?
Is this his fault?
Well, they said Brazil, right? And remember when we were licensing our show through DAZN, whenever DAZN was trying to launch like into the daily sports coverage and like updating the app, Brazil was a massive NFL hub.
Yeah.
Massive football, which is why games go down.
Yeah. Right.
Germany as well. I think Germany, they said too.
Yeah, Germany, I think Spain, Italy, Spain, I forget which one. One of the other.
But how many of them are they actually playing football though? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, and how much availability to football is there? Like,
like even here in America, there's a lot of people went to small high school to play like 7-on-7. They didn't even have full go 11-on-11 football in America.
That was when I was playing soccer as a teenager in Europe a few times. When you're walking through like neighborhood, instead of basketball courts, it was soccer fields, like little soccer fields, and like even like goals painted on like walls, like on either side. And it's just like a futsal basic field there. It was like, man, that would be much easier to play soccer if that was how it was.
Growing up,
like if that's how it was.
Yeah.
For us, like football, pretty easy to find. If you want to play it in America, no matter where you're from, we got people, I think, playing professional football from towns of like 20 people.
Yeah, well, the dude who just retired from the Cowboys, Leighton Vander Esch, he played 7-on-7 football in high school.
Yeah, bingo.
Yeah,
he had a cafegimatorium at his high school.
Yeah,
like that, and it was counties that were coming to this entire thing. So you can find football, which makes it even worse that we're losing these damn games. We can't be losing by 3 touchdowns. Is Canada good at this? Is that what?
No.
I heard Gumpy.
Reigning champions about to go back to back.
Who?
Canada.
I mean, you did not. You must have missed those highlights, brother, because the Japanese got some guys.
We already beat them, brother.
What do you
mean? Beat them again.
No, what? You didn't beat this Japanese.
Oh yeah, we did.
They figured it out though after they.
Let's hope
lost
they
you
did.
guys.
This whole deal's getting shut down. For the small price of 3 installments of $1,500, you can come and slap that USA on your helmet and go represent America. Sure, we got shitty uniforms and we're going to get beat by 5 touchdowns to whatever country we play, but you got $4,500 extra bucks floating around? Come be on Team USA.